Hello and welcome to Race Car Fabrication and Restoration. I'm Ronnie Humphrey. Thanks for joining me today. We're going to get back on the Thunderbird, see if we can finish up this seat today. Plus, we got a little small task on the truck, so stay tuned. Well, on our last episode, we took the Thunderbird out for its first test drive, and luckily everything worked. The transmission and the clutch and the brakes all worked good, but I was sitting way too high in the car, so we started lowering the seat, the process associated with that. Got it just stuck back in right now, but we got to get it bolted in. Got to do a few adjustments here on the back mount, and then we got to make some extensions here where the leg supports are, which will be pretty easy. Plus, we're going to install our new brake duct came in for the truck. I'm embarrassed to tell you, I let this one come loose the first time I moved the truck, and I ran over it and broke it. And so we got a new one that came in. So we're gonna get that in on the left-hand side, but let's see if we can get on this seat and see if we can get this done and come up with way to make those extensions for the leg supports, but we'll get it mounted first. The first thing we're going to do is try to get the seat mounted to this back brace back here. You can see where it had a couple of different holes. We're going to utilize those same holes as in the past. We don't go but maybe 130 miles an hour maximum speed at some of the tracks will run at, so this will be fine, but I still don't want to add any additional holes to it. So luckily the brace on the back only had 2 holes in it. It's real thick aluminum, so we'll put 2 new holes, use 2 of the existing holes here and bolt that up. Once we get those in, we'll be able to bolt the bottom end solid. Then we'll tackle these leg supports. I'm bad about getting sidetracked when I start something, so I said I need something to put these tools on to get them off the car. So my wife had bought this little cart, just a bread cart, and I've been rolling around. So I went ahead and mounted this, and I said, I'm gonna make me another roll around cart. And I said, I'll put me a couple of little trays on here to hold some brake cleaner and lube. I've been using that one for a little workbench. It's got a lot of tools in it, a workstation, but I'm gonna use something a little bit smaller. And so I said, I'm gonna try to see if we can fool this thing a little bit. So trying to lay it out here real quick before we get started on the seat. I'm going to come up with some way to mount a roll of paper towels across the back. We'll have like face shield and all that hanging off of it, safety glasses and so forth. So I'm gonna play with this just a little bit. I'm trying to figure out some way how to mount this tube that'll hold my roll of paper towels back here in the back. So I'm trying to work on that, but I'll come up with something here in just a minute. All right, we fast forward through all of our drilling here, but this could be pretty cool. Hopefully this will work. Probably a little overkill. Stick this through here. I decided not to use the piece of plastic. We just put a piece of 1/2-inch all thread in here. That'll hold our paper towels. Put our nut on here, and now when I go to another roll of paper towels, it'll have doesn't matter what size end we have. I love repurposing stuff, I guess you call it. There's 2. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna put another on the other side. 4. probably for some, I don't know, for some, we'll put something in there. May not put anything on that side at all. But anyway, we'll finish this thing up and we'll get over and get started on the seat now. Well, this is the final product. I was able to get all the tools off the top of the car. Got our brake cleaner, got our lube in here. I added some masking tape to our holder up there. That's what we always using it for stuff. And decided to go ahead and put another holder over here, put some gloves in there. So here we go. So anyway, finally start getting where we can mount the seat. So first thing we're gonna do is try to drill these holes back here in the back. All right, that's one. Put our bolts in there now on this one side, then we'll drill the other side. All right, that was the hard part. Now the rest of it's just a simple fact of bolting it all together. We're in good shape now. Oh man. There's no room at all in there on the transmission tunnel. This is a Craftsman, just a flip wrench, ratchet wrench. Thing saved my bacon in there on the back side against the transmission tunnel. So, all right, get the seat cover on it now. Then we'll get our belts in there and get them bolted up. Well, actually, we need to do this extensions up here first for the legs. So we'll do that next. It looks like we're gonna need just a 6x3 piece of aluminum, some mill finish aluminum. I've got some over there we can use, and we'll come back and trim it to where it looks better. But we'll start off with a 3x6 rectangle piece. So let's see if we go get that cut. I don't have a whole lot of mill finish left. This is actually 7 inches, looks like. And so we'll just cut 2 pieces 3 inches off of this. That'll be good enough to get it started. We gotta trim it down anyway. There's 2. All right, let's go over and see if we're gonna lay them out and trim them to fit. All right, here it is. Isn't that beautiful? Prettiest thing you ever seen. This will go to the leg support side and this go to the seat. So we'll get it installed, then we'll do the other side. All right, we got this side bolted in, solid as a rock. We got 2 bolts into the leg support and 1 into the seat. So now we got to do the side that got to bend over in. So we'll get that done. We'll show it to you when we're finished. All right, we got the hard one in. I decided to go ahead and put 4 bolts in this one. It's actually attached to the transmission tunnel, so it's only attached to the seat with that 1 bolt, but that's fine. Like I said, they had 1/4 inch bolt on each side with just a regular nut with no washers, no lock nut or anything. Matter of fact, one of the nuts was off, so we're trying to go back and fix all the small stuff, but this is a lot better than it was. And this will get her done on that. So the seat is mounted. Now we just need to get our cover, seat belts in, and we will be in good shape. These old school Butler seats for sure, good seats. But seat technology has come a long ways. All right, there it is. Get our seatbelts in now. This job will be done. Well, there you go. One seat that has been lowered and moved back about 2 inches, and we are in pretty good shape now. I'm excited about sitting in it with the cover. It'll be a lot more comfortable, but that's where we're at. Well, that wraps up another episode. I was unable to get to the brake duct on the truck, but we'll get that another time and another place. Appreciate you guys watching as always. Don't forget to hit that like button and that subscribe button. We'll see you next time on Race Car Fabrication and Restoration. God bless you. You take care.